L-shaped desk coming in at a price tag of $169.99. If at any point during the video you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below. If you guys do want a L-shaped desk, I think this is probably the best one you get on a budget because L-shaped desks get expensive. They're more expensive to make, ship, and design to be durable. So finding one on a budget is not an easy task, but I think this Coleshome one is the best that you can find without increasing your budget over $300. Now this L-shaped desk looks great. One side measures a little over 47 inches with the other side measuring at 28.5 inches, and that is the inside length. You're gonna have a lot of different measurements that you're gonna see on Amazon on their listing, but those are the inside length. So this is the length part, and then you get some extra over here on the left or the right, depending on how you build it. This also features an angular cutout for the corner, which I came up with the genius invention of putting a Govee Lyra RGB lamp in that space, making this look like a freaking spaceship. I mean, guys, tell me below, but I think it looks pretty awesome with that lamp there. Build quality here is actually really, really good. L-shaped desks typically struggle here as many of them can have a lot of like wobbliness. The frame is made out of plenty of strong metal square tubes or tubing. Square metal tubing. There's plenty of reinforcement, and once built, this actually is very, very stable with no wobbliness at all. The desktop here has a wood texture to the top and is slightly thicker than your average desk thickness. Now the desktop itself obviously does come in two parts, which isn't too big of a deal as the seam is in a non-intrusive place. The only con here is that the depth of this desk isn't the best at about 19 inches. The thing that I would recommend with this is if you do want to do an L-shaped desk, this isn't really a problem if you're buying a monitor arm. As you can see with, well, the setup that I did with this desk. Once having a monitor arm, this allows you to have much bigger, extra large mouse pads and basically gives you enough of that depth. So I recommend this one if you're gonna buy a monitor arm. Now, there are some cool quirks with this desk. A dual level shelf allows for things to be placed on the top shelf, maybe like a VR headset, a set of controllers. And on the lower shelf, this can actually fit a PC, which is so awesome. This space is actually large enough to fit many ATX cases if they aren't too tall. Shelf measures in at about 18.5 inches tall, so that's how much space you'll have for PC cases. About half of the ATX cases that I had in that room, which is about 7 cases, I tried them out, about half of them fit. Just check if you have that height there, and the width should be okay. But additionally, on the opposite side, there is a color matched panel with hooks where you can hang things such as cables or maybe headphones, but they're fairly thin little hooks there. But honestly, I'm thinking, well, cables and things like that, great VR desk. I mean, this awesome VR desk. You have your main PC set up, and then on that left side, VR, okay? I don't know, it just fits in my head. For size and color options, this comes in what they call the 66-inch variant and then the 59-inch variant. Now, I have the 66-inch variant and don't get the 59-inch. I would not recommend the 59-inch as it would be way too small. I would say this is 66 inches or 66 inches is definitely what I would like start at. Also, the 59 doesn't seem to be that much less than this, so there's not really a reason to do that. For color options, you have a choice between white, black, gray, oak, and vintage wood. Now, as far as ease of build, obviously being an L-shaped desk, there was a lot more pieces. So doing this by myself took me about 30 minutes, but that's completely by myself. If you had another person with you, think maybe 15 minutes with a drill. The instructions were clear. I was never left confused. It was a very stress-free installation, but obviously a little bit harder as one person to hold those things. Not impossible. Again, it only took me 30 minutes and I was very relaxed doing it, but obviously L-shaped desks are going to take longer to build. Overall, if you must have an L-shaped desk but don't want to break the bank, get yourself a monitor arm, and this is the best L-shaped desk you can get for the money. Again, if you want to check out this exact same product, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. And if you want to check out my main channel with longer form content, you can check that out right here. But this is a consumer tech review high speed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.